In this episode of Dirt Race Life, Papa Duke's gonna fit this race car to me. Y'all stick around.
Let's see where we're at with this. That's gonna bring it up quite a bit. Okay. Once I can get close enough, I can build some brackets to, I can put some adjustment in the brackets as well. Now, I just want your eyes, you know, imagine like this. In other words, like your nose is above the horizon there. Yeah, higher up you are, the bigger stuff can hit you in your face shield instead of just clocking the top of the helmet. Gotcha. Yeah, slide the whole seat forward. Come forward. Yeah, there you go. Hold on. Come on. All right, hang on one second. All right. Now sit back.
I need to be up barely. I'm like right under this.
A little bit more?
Yep. I would have to look over like this.
No, you don't want that. All right, let's put more under the bottom and let's just keep going until we get there, and then I can measure and see how far that is, and we'll, no, watch out. All right. I want your arm to be straight down when you're on, so put your hands on the wheel. Yep, and you're down. I want you, so you need to be tucked in. You don't need to have your arms extended, and you don't. Take this hand and put right here for me. This one. Yep. Your elbow's not. Let me see. Nope, that's perfect. Do the other one. Yep. So your shoulder's going to be pinned back. And you're not hooking, so you're not catching. So that looks good. Now, what about the gauge? So grab the brakes. See the brake bias? Yep, that looks fine. All right, what about the right front cutoff? Now think, with your shoulder pinned back, you know, can you reach it? Yeah, you can reach it. You'll be able to stretch up some. Anyway. All right, and you can reach, of course you can get the ignition easy, right?
Yeah, that's really easy.
All right, so this is where you need to be. So the seat's in the right place. And let me see where your eyes are at. That's perfect. I want you to take and put your foot like it was on the gas pedal, and put your knee bent a little bit.
Okay.
Knee bent a little bit, and your heel down. All right, and then do the same thing on this foot here. Knees bent a little bit.
Knees bent.
And then your foot, and you're right over. Okay, so hang on. All right, so I'm trying to get that heel spot. All right, move your foot. All right, I want my stirrup right there and right there. All right, so okay, I got my stirrup spot. All right, out of the car, girl. Now the work begins. Here's my plan on the brake pedals. I can take and unbolt the master cylinder assembly, unbolt it from the bracket plate down here, and cut this bracket plate loose, move it up 6 inches, weld it up, and then bolt it right back. Never actually taking the pedal assembly out, just unbolting it away from it. And on my 2 brake lines right here, I'm just gonna take them where the 90 comes out. I'm just gonna extend that 90 on around, kind of put a little S-bend in them. I think that's going to be the best way to do this. It's going to be fairly quick. It's going to work well. Keeps me having to break all these lines open, re-bleed, go through all of that, pull the sheet metal, any of that stuff. Well, this will tell the story. Oh yeah, okay. All right, so maybe I can kind of prop it up and twist it around and be able to get in there and cut this bad boy loose. Y'all can't quite get to all of it, but when in doubt, torch it out. I always keep a torch, cause, buddy, there are times when they can sure save you some heartache, but they can also make a disaster now. You gotta be careful where you use them. Okay. May come a loose. I've ripped all the way, but I don't know. Yep. Of course, probably cut through the pipe in a couple places. Fix it. Oh yeah, I can fix that. Okay, put one small hole in my tube there I'm gonna need to fix, but other than that, I think I'm okay. Now, you're loose. I'm just gonna take and push you back, put some bends in them lines, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that until after I have prepped this area up and everything. That way it's not in my way. Now I'm just gonna take and put that right there. Instead of right there, right there. So I blew a hole in my tube there. How many of y'all have ever done this before? I got a 1/4 inch bolt right there, kind of ground the head down a little bit. Stick it in the hole. If I just tried to make all that up, that'd just be a bunch of gobbledygook that wouldn't have any strength at all. So throw that on there like that and stick it. Take a grinder, grind the extra head down, make it up. Okay, get up here. You gotta get way up here out the way. Yep, I got you now. Now there ain't one problem. Now it's all in the way of making the wheels. Oh, come on, Betsy. I can get a couple spots in there. Okay. I got some burn on it now. At least halfway keeping these wheels all rusting up. They feel. Okay. Put some bolts back in this thing. We'll start on the next part. Next up, I'm going to do the same thing on the throttle pedal. I'm just going to move it back into that line where I've got to mark where her foot was. Get it moved back. I'm going to have to do the same thing on the extending the rod. I'm going to have to build a new throttle linkage for it that's longer. Just like I'm going to have to do on the shifters. I'm going to do the same thing there. So get it knocked out. We got our shifters. Leave them jokers loose until I get that transmission in and get them hooked up. That way I make sure that I don't end up with it where it's like bumping up against the edge of the shifter and can't quite get in gear or any kind of stuff like that. Because a lot better to buy the store-bought ones, but man, you can't spend money everywhere on everything. Got me a piece of steel here that's 2 inches. Seems to work out. I think this is going to work pretty good to what me and Rachel measured, so we're going to hope anyway. Weld it into the frame. We've got something good solid to bolt to. Bolt that, weld it up, paint it, and we'll be good to go. Y'all see what I've done here. My mounts is low, but this is my area here where it's thick aluminum. So I made me a bracket here between the two where I can bolt it all up. So I'm gonna weld this thing up solid, and that should be good. I may put me a couple of gussets in there as well. I think we got this thing ready to go. Got our extension bracket on there. Well, that is definitely in there now, girl. Okay, let's mark and see where your feet are at. Let's see how this game plan is going to work. Come on over here and bail off in there. I can bolt it up later. Let me see this light. Let's see. That shoe's got a heel sticking. Can you take that shoe off?
Yeah. I got my race shoes in here.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah. You
Well, drop that heel. That'll be close. All right. Now, the way your foot's going to naturally lay, where you're not pushing down or up or anything. Like, in other words, bring your toes back this way as much as you can, but be comfortable, like you're not having to arch. Right there? Mm-hmm. And that's about it?
Yep.
All right. Now, how much stroke have you got? Let me see you push down. Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of stroke then. Okay. All right. So, don't
need to hold this.
Yeah, hold that for me. Just right there?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to mark what that center line is. I'm going to try to set that idle right there. Okay. All right, so now we got our spot for that. All right, and then over here, I need to take that shoe off, yeah. All right, put your heel on top of that tube right there. And you're okay. Okay, so I need to have a heel kick right. I need a heel stirrup going across right there. Right there, I may take a piece all the way across there. I may get me a piece of angle iron and do that where you can slide your foot across and everything. Okay, we got it. We got it. Put it on. Let's see. All right, everything feels right.
Yep.
And then take this hand and put over there so that's turning around. Your elbow's fine. Okay, and then the same deal, your clearance on your elbow. Yep. And then you can grab the 3-wheel and 4-wheel cutoff. So let's see. All right, so your hand on that, and then your hand on that, and you've got your shoulder back, so you wouldn't be pinned back. And then you reach the switches. I think we're done. Are we done?
I think so.
You think so?
For now.
Y'all, we are really close to being ready for the track. Y'all be sure to subscribe to see it all. Y'all say,
Come on, you're fine. Come on, just do it again.
make sure to subscribe to see it all. Okay. Y'all, we are really